Hello, 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 my lovely little nightmares. Alright, so it did not actually take that long to level up Wooper to be able to evolve. And Carcass, or Carcadet, or whatever, really does not need to be evolved at all. I mean, that does not need to be leveled up at all to be able to evolve. And so we're just gonna drop our children off here while I grab the other one, so we can evolve our little Kirk. Oh gosh, they're angry. Heck. Angry little rat. Angry little bug. I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Help. Why am I burning? Oh my god. Thanks so much. What the heck? That just landed on its face and it's just laying there. Is he okay? Are you okay, little bat boy? Little bat girl? Why is this one laying on the floor? The other one isn't. Oh look, the bird is perched on the... I'm so confused. Why did this one just flop? Are they okay? Whatever. Anyways, right, so, we need to send out our so we can compare what they look like and decide which one we wish to see. I think we should make the male one the auspicious and the female one the malicious, because I think that looks correct. I think that will look good. But first we gotta name them. So we're going to give the boy one the name Hero, and the girl one the name Enchanter. And the swooper needs a name too. Let's give the swooper the name Toby. Yep, the name Toby. I've just decided that's what this little guy's name is gonna be once we evolve him. Okay, so let's start off with Hero. Here you go, Hero. You're gonna become a big boy now. Look at that. Look at him. What was the description that it said again? Armogus evolved through the use of a set of armor that belonged to a distinguished warrior. This Pokemon is incredibly loyal. Oh, cool. I don't know how I feel about this design. Like, it's not bad. It's just, I don't know, it kind of looks, not quite sure. Does this give like gladiator vibes to anyone else? Just like slightly? I don't know. Okay, and then Enchanter needs to get off my shoulder. We shall give you this one. And now we shall evolve Enchanter to be... Look at that! Oh wow, look at her. She's so beautiful. Yeah, her armor definitely does look like she's got boobs. That's weird. I was just more thinking like purple's a cool color. And I feel like purple will go well with like a mischievous lady. I did not realize that it had like boob armor and knife hands. Huh. Okay, let's read the description. The fiery blades on his arms burned fiercely with the lingering resentment of a sword wielder who fell before accomplishing their goal. That's the description. Yep, that's it. That's all we get for that. Okay, cool. And then let's evolve our little Toby. Toby also has to get off our shoulder. Oh, you're so cute. I don't want to evolve him. I want to keep him a baby forever. Whatever. There he is. Look at him. Yes, hello. Okay, and then I want to compare Toby to the other one. The other chunky boy. This one. Cloister. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to be outside to compare them. Let me just go back outside. Come on. Come on, Cloister. Okay. Yeah, he's larger than Toby. Or she's larger than Toby, that's for sure. And, I don't think she can get up. This poor girl. Look at her. Is your name actually Blister? Blister? Hmm. We're gonna name you Mud Pie. Okay, there we go. This my little Mud Pie. She doesn't look bad. They're so different from each other, and this is very odd to me. Okay, let's put them away now. Okay, so you go here, you go here. I don't really have a place for you two. Let's put them right here, I guess. Actually, right here. Sure, good enough. And then we're gonna put you back in the party, and then we need one more Pokemon. Oh, let's grab one of the eggs. Let's grab one of the eggs. We'll carry an egg. Let's grab. Let's grab one of the Sneasels. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of them, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I finished making the camel enclosure for the camel. I may add more stuff to it later. We'll see how I feel about it. But I did like some quick work off camera to complete it. It's not much, but I think it looks good, in my opinion. So, ta-da-da-da-da! What do y'all think? Isn't it cool? I think it looks good. We've got this little pond, got a little bowl in there to put water in, but unfortunately water can't actually go in it. I don't know why, but whatever. And then we got Camelot inside of here, and we've got some nice crying endstone and some other types of endstone, and I just think it looks really nice, you know? And then I planted a palm tree, so it looks, I don't know, I think it looks good. I think it looks nice. I think it works well enough. So, like, Camelot's just resting inside of there. They've got a little oasis area. I think it looks great. Personally, that's my opinion. And my opinion is the correct one. I'm joking. I'm joking. I think I did continue working on trying to get the bone meal stuff done, and I ran out of bone meal, but I have not finished doing all the farm areas yet still. So we've got, which one was I working on again? One of these. And then I think we completed this one, right? No, we were working on this one, but I ran out of bone meal around here. So so this entire section's not done yet. But like, you know, I started working on it, and then I ran out of bone meal. And to get the bones, I have to fly, and I didn't have access to my bird because I was working on leveling up the other Pokemon. So I scaled a mountain, but I forgot to bring a pickaxe, so I didn't get to collect any iron or anything. But I did just fight a bunch of geodes. And that's essentially what happened. Okay, so I think what we want to do now that we've done that is we want to start working on making the dollhouse for all the plushies. Which means we're gonna have to figure out what kind of materials we want to use. So I want the blocks to be somewhat similar to ones I used to build my house. So that means we're gonna have to pick a block to change the bottom of to be cool, and then concrete blocks. Which means collecting dyes, collecting sand and gravel, I think, is what's required to make concrete powder. But we don't want ancient fruit. Why is there so many transmission? Do we want to use andesite? Not sure. What do we use for our actual house? Ooh, etch looks cool. What did we use for our actual house? It's literally just quartz brick and alright. Let's see what kind of blocks we currently have. What are you? Oh, you're a pig. Lechon. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of cobblestones. We might be able to use cobblestone. Although, using one of these would also be super pretty, wouldn't it? Oh, wait, hold on, what? Ooh, we can turn them into bricks and pillars. Oh, what about the rough ones? Nothing can be done with the rough ones. Ooh, bricks and pillars. Oh, that would be so cool. I was gonna go out and get like a whole bunch of beef to continue working on random food related stuff, seeing as I ran out of bone meal, but ooh, How many plushies are there in this mod pack? Okay, so that's 3, 6, 8 by 2, 4, 6, 10. Wait, hold on. 2, 4, 6. 8 by 10 is 83? 83, I think. Okay. So there's 83 plushies in this pack. So we're gonna need like a kind of big place to do that, huh? Because already some of these plushies are kind of large. Because this dragon one takes up quite a bit of space, even though it's only a one block. It takes up quite a bit of space. It's actually not one block. This axolotl also goes slightly over the thing too. Like, not really noticeable, but like, it's whatever. So, we're probably gonna need like plenty of space to be able to set these up, right? So that they look good. So we can't exactly go with a small area, can we? But you know what, we can just start off with like a small area anyways, because why not? I'm lazy. So then we need to pick what color the floor should be. Should we just make it all pink? Would a pink building look good? I feel like that would look so very obnoxious, but at the same time, pink would. Oh wait, hold on. Can we use... We can. Okay, so we can change the looks of the shelvings, woven. We can change the looks of the planks, which might make it look cooler. Oh, this one's pretty. Have we ever done that before? Oh, we have, right. I forgot. We have that, like, literally. Let's just quickly do that with one of these planks. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Dang it. Okay, so then, which one of these we want to go with? So I feel like the decision of what kind to go with will have an effect on, like the vibe that the room would give, you know? Oh, polish. Oh gosh! Rick! Back off! Back off! I'm really dying. I don't... Oh, my heart jumped for a second. That scared me. Okay, back to looking at the different types of woods. Where did I leave off? I think there's some over here. This one's pretty. What's the difference between this and normal? Whatever. No. No. Hmm. So I used this one before, also its color is a little bit darker, and I don't know why. Maybe this one? Either lace or the diamond, I feel. Maybe, let's go with lace. Let's go with lace, okay? And then we need the outside block. Battle sled. Okay, they despawned. Cool. Okay, outside block. The blocks we currently have. We have magenta. That's it. Huh. Oh wait, we also have these. Not very useful for me. Okay. Do we want a white building? Like, hold on, actually. Can we use... We can use the mason thing on them. Oh, cool. Okay. Huh. But they don't really have that many designs. That's annoying. Okay, what about these? Maybe if we use magenta and something. Oh, they can make roofs. Interesting. What's this? Decorated. I don't really see any decorations. Yeah, sure, let's use magenta for the walls. That's purple. They look similar enough. Anyways. Alright, so then... this. Okay, let's see what our options are. Brick, that. What's the difference between those two? Okay, so that's what the decorated looks like. The leg, it looks like it's triangular, color, everything. Curl text. Let's get decorated. Good decorated. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we need to find a spot to build this at. A spot that's not gonna get in the way of anything else. We could build it far away from our house, but at the same time, that seems incredibly annoying and stupid. We could finish digging out this area and put it over here somewhere, but that's also so very far away from our house. I mean, in theory, if we just... Oh, candy. In theory, if we just get rid of this tree, we could just build it right here and figure out where the door goes later. Did I bring my axe with me? I did not. I brought the swords with me. Okay, so I think we'll move the tree over somewhere else. Because it's not like we really need that tree at the moment anyways. So yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna build the plushie sanctuary there, and we'll figure out what to set the plushies on in a while later. Essentially, we need to first build the building and make the stands and do all the stuff. So, axe. Go with this axe. Just hope it doesn't break, because that tree has gotten big. It's much bigger than the usual ones. Come on, you. Come on, you. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Come on. Come on. It takes so much longer for crouching, huh? Guess now we just need to get rid of these roots that are also in my way. Okay, now we just need to grab one of the saplings and plant them somewhere else. So let's just grab all this wood and let's clear out the space. First we need to move these. Oh, this sneasel we got is the this one. Hold on. Some Pokemon are only able to evolve if they're female. Oh no, it looks like this one doesn't need to worry about that, huh? Yeah, I guess so. You know, the one from the game is female though. Do we want to Do we want to try again until we get a female one? Or actually, I think the one in the Pokebox is female. I'm not sure. I mean, all it needs is a razor claw and daytime. So, compared to the other one. Oh, okay, so that one needs a razor claw and nighttime. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I think what we're gonna do is... Wait a second, actually. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually going to take your thingy. And we're gonna put Phantom away for a bit. We need to name him, and we'll name him later. I know, we should have named him sooner. You see, I was distracted by life. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put him into here. And we're actually going to go grab the other egg too. And we'll just do both of them. We may as well, you know. Alright, let's find a spot to plant my tree now. I think what we're going to do is we're kind of plant the tree in this big old clear space right here. And hope that it doesn't get too close to the house. That should work, right? Right, I feel like it should. I'm gonna assume that it will. Because why wouldn't it? Oh gosh, my eyes are so sleepy. Anyway, so then we need to throw this stuff into a chest somewhere. Good enough. Close enough. I am so very lazy right now. Anyways, okay, so now we move on. Easily. You boy. You're on my shoulder? No. You break my heart. Okay. Alright, so then come here. Hold this. You're gonna be given a name. What do you evolve into again? You, good sir, are going to evolve into a Sneasler, which are pretty cool looking. So let's... I'm so tempted to name him Tiffany, but that would be cruel and unusual punishment for this boy who has done nothing wrong. He has inner focus, which protects Pokemon from flinching. Oh, that's so cool. You know what, let's name him Razor. After the amazing Genshin Impact wolf boy. It's not actually a wolf, but he is a boy, and he was raised by wolves. Razor. that's how that works, right? Anyways, alright, so then this is 2 blocks in, which is super annoying. That means it's in my way. But I don't want to move it right now, so we'll just leave it be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so then why, as soon as it sees me, it gets angry. I have done nothing to you, good sir. I have literally done nothing to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, yeah, so then this is exactly how we're gonna build it. We may expand it outwards later, but for the time being, this is the shape we're going with, I guess. Perfection. Wait, this is not the right flooring. I am big dumb. It was supposed to be the other one. This one. Look at that. That's such a nice pattern, too. I really like that. Now, where does the doorway go? I do not know. We will decide that later. But we are just starting progress on stuff. I ran out of the wood it's laced. Alright, let's go get more of the laced cherry wood. Yay. Anyways, so we're finally making progress on the doll's house thing for the plushies. There's not a particular reason why, other than that I ran out of bone meal and I did not want to spend another several days collecting bone meal at the moment. And so instead, I decided, you know what, we will evolve the Pokemon and make a video instead. Because that takes less time, spending literally half a week filling shulker boxes with bone meal, just to end up running out in like the span of a day. Okay, so then, what do tables look like in this mod pack? Okay, so these are the type of tables we've got. We've got side tables, which you can change the sheet out. Oh, oh, that might actually be cool. But then we'd have to pick a color. Then there's also these. How big is a side table compared to a regular table? Do we have any side tables, actually? Let me go check. Hold on. I'm using my big brain. I'm using all of my big brain power. I'm going, ma. These are desks. Do we have tables anywhere? This is an iron table. It's a bit different than what I'm asking for. I have in contrast. Do we really not have any tables? We have never made a table? Like a regular table? Other than these two binary stuff? Really? Wow. Okay, let's make one of these. Just to see. Okay, we need sticks. Sticks. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna make one of these. Compare and contrast. Maybe we'll make two. Just to see if they can expand or not. And then... Oh, the side table requires a chest. Does that mean that my nightstand is the same thing? No, my nightstand's a nightstand. Wait, my nightstand's a desk. What? What? I'm so confused. Hold on, does that mean that I can combine these? I am getting myself more and more confused. Do we have any furniture in here? Okay, well that does not answer my question. Okay, we need a chest. We have lots of chests. I guess we can make something like that. Okay, sure. We need slabs. Slab. Okay, there we go. Now we have slabs. Now, moving on. Okay, and then... You know what? Let's make... desk, because I'm just curious what the heck. Okay, so now... We're gonna go outside. These are not the ones that we're gonna use, probably. But I just want to see what they look like. Just to see which ones would look the best. And there's an angry puppy over here. Go away, angry puppy. Alright, so now let's see here. So this is what this looks like. And they cannot be combined, huh? They do have insides, which is interesting. And this is what a desk looks like. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I just thought of something. I think I know how this is supposed to work. Hold on. Give me a second, I'm gonna check something incredibly stupid. But I feel like it's supposed to function like this. Hold on. So then if we just... No, that does not look right. So why the heck is it called a desk when it's clearly a nightstand? That's so very strange. Okay, so definitely not that. Okay, yeah, so this can expand. Okay, so this one would probably be the most ideal one. I also want to see what these look like with the different sheets on them. I got a bone. Cool. Okay, so then let's go see what these look like with the different sheets. So let's just grab a couple of sheets to put in our hotbar. Then we'll go from there. Let's grab these ones. And then we'll compare and contrast them. So we would need multiple to be able to do that. That is interesting. Yeah. Okay, so then let's just break down them until there's just one now. I see. How different is that to this? Oh, it's literally the same. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then those look exactly the same. Interesting. What about the side table? Okay, so then the pattern would be smaller, but it'd be roughly the same. Oh, that's actually really cute like that. How does that look actually? Oh, hold on. Actually, how would the red one look? Okay, okay. So then, okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're actually going to go with the tables for the bigger ones and the little side tables for the smaller ones. I think that'd be the best course of action. And because I'm lazy and I don't really want to make more, or like a whole entire another set, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use cherry tables. Is that a lot of pink? Yes, but we're gonna be using like a bunch of these sheets over them and pick out some different colors. I think is gonna be the plan. So I'm going to move the ones we currently have into the unfinished building just so that we can get an idea of like floor plan-ish. And then we will continue working on collecting plushies and building the building later. I may do one of those, the building of the building, off camera. We will see. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.